Welcome everybody to Whitestone Lanes. It's Sunday, June 11th, and we are in for the Final Four of LIGBT's monthly house shot tournament. We hope you had a great day. It's hot outside, and the pins were flying. They were hot inside too. Let's meet our Final Four. Up first, Mr. Paulo Martins from New York City. Paulo making his second consecutive video appearance. Paulo has a 150 club average and he's getting 63 pins. Up next is Mr. David Ruiz from Whitestone, New York. David has a 165 club average and he's getting 49 pins. And up next is Mr. Pedro Castro from Jamaica, New York. Pedro has a 186 club average and he's getting 30 pins. And last but not least is Gabriel Elie-Pierre from New York City. Gabe has a 170 club average and he's getting 45 pins. Okay, bowlers, shake hands and let's get this match rolling. We had a great tournament today. We had a total of 68 entries. Press done and enter on both sides. All right, we are getting ready for a great match. First prize is $1,000. Second is $500. Third is $300. Fourth is $250. We had 13 bowlers make the finals today. All guaranteed $100. Payout today was over $3,000. And we are now in for the Final Four big payout. Let's see who's gonna win. Up first is Paulo Martins. He's our senior bowler here in the Final Four. And here's his first shot. Paulo going high. 10 in the... make it 9 in the pit and an 8 pin. Yeah, that was a great shot. What a weird lead. But Paulo starts it off good. The senior bowler telling these kids it's no easy task to beat me. Paulo, he's been hot lately, making his second consecutive video finals, which is not easy. He did it on a sport shot last week, and now on a house shot, he came right through. Pedro is 10 in the pit, and his daughter is smiling ear to ear. All right, here comes David Ruiz, our lefty, ripping the rack. Great shot for David, and we are 3 for 3 with strikes. It's going to be a fast-paced, fun Final Four. This is why we're doing the house shot tournaments. Once a month, we let the bowlers have some fun. Scores were high all day. Cut was 759 in the first squad, 772 in the second squad. Here comes Gabe. Can we finish it up with 4 in a row? No, a 10 pin. So Gabriel, now here's the way it works. Getting the least amount of pins is Pedro with 30. Up next, 15 pins more is Gabe. And then 4 more than Gabe is David at 49. And the most is going to Paulo with 63. And Gabe all over that spare. And we've got 4 for 4 in marks to start frame 1. All right, now Paulo's going to be on the right looking for the first double of the match, and Pedro will be on the left. Pedro shot 789 in the second squad today, bowled great, looking for his first LIGBT title. Pedro coming in with a 186 club average. Very respectable. And here comes his shot. And this one looking like... oh, he left it 2-8. I don't think he got all the fingers in on that ball. But 2-8. On the left. Now here comes Paulo. Paulo on a strike, looking for a double. And Paulo, this one will hold pocket, going high. And he knocks it out, gets the 6-10. So the first 2 bowlers that I'd strike failed to double. All right, Pedro has got a tough spare here because it is double wood. But he's all over that baby. And he makes it. Great shot, Pedro. How come you're not clapping? You gotta clap it. There you go. All right, here comes Paulo looking for his spare. Paulo all over that 6-10. Way to go, Paulo. Paulo making home New York City, came out to Queens today. Whitestone Lanes, a very nice 48-lane center. It was 95 degrees outside, a little cooler inside. All right, David Ruiz. Now, David lives right around the block from here, and his home center is right here at Whitestone. Now, David trying to double, and he puts 10 in the pit. And David starts out with the first double of the match. All right, finishing up frame 2, Gabriel. Gabe's wife bowls also with the LIGBT. Didn't bowl today, but those two always come on down. And here comes Gabe. This ball came off his hands really well. And no, he leaves the 2-8. We add the 5. So same lead with an extra pin as Pedro Castro. Gabe has no titles. His best finish is in second place. He bowls out of Astoria and Whitestone, the two queen centers that the LIGBT visit. Will be at Astoria next month in July. All right, here comes Gabe. Can he convert? Perfectly done. And we have 2 frames done, and everybody's marked on both frames. David Ruiz taking the early lead scratch-wise with a double. All right, Paulo on the left lane working off a spare. Pedro will be on the right lane also working off a spare. LIGBT's off next week because we are all celebrating Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to everybody out there. We hope you enjoy your special day. All right, Pedro, obviously a member of the UBA bowling team. And this ball looking pretty good. Tricks the 4-7 and he gets the strike. So Pedro coming back with a strike after a spare. Let's see if Paulo can do the same. Paulo, he trusts this one, walking away. Oh, he trips the 10, and he's also comes back with a strike after a spare. So both Pedro and Paulo have strikes both times on their respective left and right lanes. Now let's see if Gabe can get into the strike fest. He started the match with 2 spares. All right, let's see him get a strike. Oh, he goes high, leaving just the 4. He gets a break. All right, can David Ruiz start with a triple? And David, ooh, leaving the 3, 5, 6, and his string of strikes is over. So he started out with a double, now has a 7. Should be able to make this spare. Gabriel works in security. He has 2 beautiful daughters, and as I said before, Tarina, one of the LIGBT bowlers. Great spare for Gabe, and here comes David's spare. Oh, he chops the 5 pin, and we have our first open of the match. Bad break for David. All right, here comes Paulo, frame number 4. Paulo's been a member since 2014, 6 years, has 1 title. He won it at Farmingdale, and he came in 3rd place at the last tournament, so he's hot. Paulo mixing up, does it hit the 5? No! Almost knocked it down. He would have left the 4-5. Now he leaves just the 5 pin. All right, Pedro checking out the rack. Wasn't sure if he liked it. Let's see, can he double? Last time on this pair, he left the 2-8 for the double wood. This time, lets it go. Looks pretty good. Oh, he goes into the pocket but leaves the 10 pin. Oh, he's having trouble stringing him here early in the match. Pedro picking up the 5 pin, stays clean after 4 frames. All right, here comes Pedro trying to pick up the 10 pin. He's all over that baby. Well done, Pedro. So he gets the spare. Now here comes David Ruiz. Right now has the only open of the match. On this one he folds jersey, leaving just the 4 pin. All right, Gabe. Started the match now with 3 spares. Can he get his first strike now on the left lane? This bull looks pretty good. Coming up, rips the rack. Oh, he knocks the 7 out. Does he'll hit the 10? No, he'll get himself the 10 pin. Okay, David. Oh, he holds on and makes it. LIGBT will be up next, June 25th, over at Harold Lanes for a Sport Shot tournament. Lane pattern's going to be middle of the road. We hope you can join us. That's 1 in 330 for 2 squads. All bonus pins are frozen because our next tournament after that is our July. Oh, and Gabe opens in his 4th frame. We are after Harold Lanes at AMF Garden City, June 30th and July 2nd for our Firecracker Classic. 3,000 on top, 1,500 second, 750 third, and 500 fourth. It's a don't miss event, so celebrate July 4th weekend early over at AMF Garden City. Entry fee every squad is $80. Lane pattern will be turnpike for the major. All right, we're starting frame number 5, and Pedro, clean after 4, struck both times on this lane. This one's going high, going juicy, trips the 6 and the 10. So there he goes, gets a break, has his 3rd strike on the right lane. All right, now Paulo, he's also struck both times on the left lane. Can he continue that streak? All right, this one could hold pocket. 10 in the pit, and he does continue the streak. So Paulo and Pedro both throwing a Dutch 200 in their first 5 frames. Now Gabe off an open spare, still doesn't have a strike. Missed the 10 pin in the 4th frame. All right, here comes Gabe. Good crowd behind us watching the finals of this match. Gabe, oh, a ringing 10 pin, so he gets a big smile knowing he cannot catch a break. All right, here comes David going real wide, and he leads the week 7, so he's got 7 and strikes, which were flowing all during qualifying, getting a little tougher as we get later in this tournament. In fact, the cut score was only 234 to get into these final 4, which is pretty low in a house shot tournament. All right, Gabe getting a second chance at the 10 pin, and this time he makes it. Good spare for Gabe in his 5th frame, and here comes David. Will he make the 7 pin? Oh, he barely holds on, and he's got his conversion. All right, let's take a look at the scores after 5 frames. On the right side, you can see Pedro, 110 on a strike, and Gabe, he's got a spare, 109, and on the left lane, Paulo on a strike, 143, and then David on a spare, 123. All right, back to the action. Is Paulo leaving the 7 pin on the right lane. He still has yet to strike on the right lane. On the left lane, looking for his first strike on this lane, and a double is Pedro. Let's see if he can finally pick it up. Pedro, this one has a chance. Come on. Oh, now a 7 pin. They cannot throw a doubles. So the Dutch 200 continues for both Paulo and for Pedro. Paulo, this one is going to be trouble. Oh, he holds on. So Paulo, our senior bowler in the final 4, hanging in there, continuing his clean game with going strike spare right through the first 6 frames. And here comes Pedro, and he's all over the spare. So both Paulo and Pedro going strike spare, but Paulo getting 63 pins, Pedro getting only 30, so Paulo maintains a 33-pin lead over Pedro. All right, here comes David Ruiz on a spare. This ball looks pretty good on this shot. 10 in the pit. A good shot by David. Wade went much wider, and it came through and held pocket. All right, Gabe, still looking for his first strike. This goes a little deeper inside. Oh, he cannot catch a break. Again, smiling at the pins, leaving another 9 count. 6 frames, 5 9 counts. And he's been making every spare except once he missed the 10 pin on this lane. So let's see, can he convert? Looks pretty good. So Gabe getting up there, making the 10 pin. And we finished through 6 frames. Right now, there's only 2 opens, one by Gabe and Miss Spare, and then one by David Ruiz at Chop Spare in frame number 3. All right, frame number 7, and Pedro taking his time. He'll be up on the right, working off a spare. Again, he has struck the first 3 times he's bowled on the right lane. Can he keep this going?
What, Bobby?
Okay, Pedro trying to strike again. Oh, he knocks out the 5 and leaves just the 7. So that drops his string of strikes on the right lane. Now Paulo, he's got 3 more on the left lane. Can he continue that string on the left? All right, he lifts it up. This one could go high, and it does. Gets a break, knocks out, it leaves a 10 pin only. So both bowlers now had thrown 3 strikes in a row on the left and the right lane. Failed to convert again, so now they both are in for 1-pin spares. Pedro up first, all over that spare. So Pedro 7 for 7 on marks. And let's see if Paulo can continue that string. Uh-oh, this one is in the gutter. So Paulo now has his first open. Only clean bowler left right now is Pedro Castro. All right. Gabriel, who's been a member since 2010, 7 years with the LIGBT, looking for his first title. He's a married gentleman with 2 daughters. Oh, good shot again, leaves a 9 count. So this time a 4-pin. Here comes David looking for a double. This one looks pretty good. Ripping the rack, and he gets the double. Way to go, David. So that helps him tremendously in trying to win his first title. There's only 1 title in this final 4. All right, Gabe making that spare. So he's a real spare machine. 6 spares out of 7 frames. Way to go. Gabe shot 792 at 3 o'clock to make it to the finals. Pedro shot 789 also at 3 o'clock. David made it at 1 o'clock with a 767. And Paulo also at the second squad at 3 o'clock, and he led that squad with a beautiful 8-15 series. All right, here we go. Frame number 8. Pedro on a spare. Shot looks pretty good. Does it finish? No, he leaves the 4-7. Didn't come out of it clean. Looks like he stayed under the ball a little too long. Paulo now working off an open. Let's see him get back in this match. So Paulo trying to stuff it here, going Jersey, leaving the 6-pin. So Paulo seems to have lost his line a little, but he's got an easy spare for him here in frame number 8. And Pedro makes it off the wall. So Pedro, 8 marks out of 8 frames. Way to go. LIGBT has just announced the world's richest travel league. It has got a guaranteed prize of $30,000 first, $15,000 second, and all 24 teams are guaranteed to cash for $2,000. So just visit ligbtour.com, press on the travel league button, and you'll get the details of LIGBT's newest invention. It's going to be starting next October, running right through to August. It's going to be a fantastic league. Hope you can join us. All right, David Ruiz goes high, knocks out the 6-pin, and that gives him a triple. What a break. All right, and Elie-Pierre finishing up frame number 8. Can he get his first strike? Come on, Ellie. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Ripping the rack, and he gets it. There he goes. Way to go. Finally getting an X next to his name. And we are now entering frame number 9, the foundation frame, and we have got a tight match. Let's take a look at the scores. And you can see Paulo on the left lane with a spare, 191. Then David Ruiz, you can see with the triple, 143. On the right is Pedro, 8 consecutive marks, 167. And Gabe with his first strike, also 167. All right, let's get back to the action. 9th frame, the key frame in this match. And here comes Pedro, going high, breaks it up, leaving the 610. So Paulo and Pedro and Gabriel were tied in the 9th frame. Paulo, 191, going high, leaving the 3-6-10. So right now, with a pretty decent lead, is David Ruiz. All right. And here comes Pedro. Mark number 9. Way to go, Pedro. Remember, 1,000 first, 500 second, 303rd and 254th, and Paulo missing again. So Paulo, 2 opens in the last 3 frames. So he can still go out, though, with his handicap with the 247, so he still can be a real force. Now, Gabe, if he strikes out, shoots 257. So let's see how he does. Key shot here for a title. Come on, Gabe. Come on, stuff it. Trip it. No, he leaves the 4-pin. So now he can only go out for 247. Oh, this one goes way wide. 10 in the pit. And that is why he is a happy and lucky bowler. He missed his mark by 5 left, if not unreal. All right, what a shot. So he basically has it wrapped up. Yay! Making the spare.
The ride was real good.
All right, so Gabe makes the spare. We are hitting the 10th frame. So right now, it looks like David's going to take first, second place. Right now, Paulo is still in second place by a few pins. Ooh, he leaves the 4-7, so second place now with a double, but either Gabe or Pedro can go ahead of Paulo. All right, an exciting finish to a great tournament. Let's see how Pedro can do. He needs a double here. Doubles will finish within the 230s. This bowl looks pretty good. 10 in the pit for Pedro, a big shot. All right, here comes Paulo. Hold on, he makes a spare. Way to go. Now, Paulo, key here is he needs at least, right. No, 8. 8 guarantees him second, no? Oh, because of Gabriel. Right. So, Paulo needs a strike to guarantee him at least a tie for second. Pedro here, if he hits here, can still strike out for 235. Oh, this one's a little wider. Does it come back? No. And he leaves an 8 count. So he's going to finish 195 in about 215. 225 with his handicap. Paulo, 8 count. So Paulo finishes up with 172 scratch, 235 in handicap. So he has guaranteed at least third, could move up to second unless Gabriel doubles. All right, here comes Pedro. All right, he gets a 1, so he finishes up with 194 scratch, 224 with his handicap. That'll be probably good for 4th and $250. Here comes David putting the bow on the victory. So David Ruiz is gonna win his first LIGBT title, bowling a fantastic game. He's gonna shoot in the 240s scratch. 240 scratch. So he well deserves this title, out-bowled everybody. And here comes Gabe. Uh-oh, this one's way wide, and that's going to cost him second place. So Paulo's going to finish in second. Pedro's going to finish in third, and Gabe is going to finish in fourth.
Where's Bobby?
All right. David Ruiz. 10 in the pit for 6 in a row. So, David bowling a really fine game. Gabriel opening here in the 10th frame, so he's going to finish up with a 164 scratch, 209. That'll be fourth for $250. Just, Fred, give him the check and trophy. Give him the check and trophy, please.
Be funny. What?
All right, and presenting him from one sandbagger to a champion. All right, there he is, David Ruiz, with his first LIGBT check and trophy. Congratulations, David, finishing up with a beautiful 243 scratch. Good. All right, throw one more ball. Is it still there waiting? We're still waiting for a fill ball. All right, let's take a look at the scores. Here's the final score. David Ruiz is going to shoot 244 scratch, 293 handicap for $1,000. Second place went to Paulo Martins, 235, worth $500. Third place went to Pedro Castro with a 224, worth $300. And last but not least, Mr. Gabriel Elie-Pierre with a 209, and that was worth $250. Thanks everybody for joining us. We appreciate you taking a look at our Whitestone video. We hope to see you in 2 weeks over at Whitestone Lanes. Have a great Father's Day. Good night, everybody.